Hi, I'm Dr. DrAraOnCall, a sports physician on the PGA Tour of America, and I have the privilege of working with some of the biggest names in the world of golf. So what is it that I do for my golfers? I make sure that they can perform at a high level consistently throughout the year. I get them into peak physical condition, and the key is to maintain it without breaking down.
I'm Ian Poulter, PGA Tour professional. What does DrAraOnCall do? Takes my bloods several times to give me a diagnosis of how my body is working, what needs to be changed, how I need to get the best out of my body. He's taken care of our needs for the last 6 years and will continue to do so. He's the best in the business.
When I first started on tour, I naively thought that the majority of my time was going to be spent dealing with injuries. You know what the #1 question was that I got asked by golfers all the time? Doc, I feel so worn out. Is there anything that you can give me? What's wrong with me? And so I've spent the last 10 years looking for the answer to this one question. What creates high performance? How do I get it? And once I get it, how do I maintain it forever? So now I have a system, the Super Elite 6. It is a holistic system based on my 6 pillars of high performance. First, we look at exercise and training. We break the year down into multiple segments. There is a segment for building strength and endurance called the foundation phase, and then there's a maintenance phase where we carry that on through the season. And then we tweak it so that you peak by design for major events. Next is recovery. This is where we put strategic weeks in place to allow your body to absorb all the hard work that you've done during the training period. It is also where I introduce essential oils to maximize recovery. The third pillar is sleep. I cannot tell you how important sleep is. Sleep is such a big key. When I was working with those guys who felt worn out, one of the key things that was lacking in all of them was good, solid sleep. We break the cycle and try to get you back into deep, refreshing, solid sleep again. Next is gut and nutrition. Most people don't know this, but 75% of your immune system is in your gut. We look and see whether you are actually absorbing all the nutrients that you're putting into your body. So it's absolutely crucial for performance to get the gut correct and reduce all baseline inflammation. The fifth pillar is the hormonal system. See, the human body is governed by a set of hormones that regulate everything from your sleep, to your digestion, to your recovery. When it's out of balance, you cannot perform. Our aim is to identify any imbalances, to correct those imbalances, and boost up the hormones that I believe will maximize your performance. Finally, #6, supercharging your brain. This is where I look to maximize your brain function so you feel alert, awake, sharp, and we get rid of the mental fatigue that really destroys performance. Those are the components that go into creating superhuman performance, and the results speak for themselves. We've had multiple wins on the PGA Tour, we've had multiple Ryder Cup wins, a US Open win, and most recently, the most remarkable turnaround in the history of golf by Mr. Henrik Stenson.
This is Henrik Stenson here. I've worked with Ara for about 3 years. He's always there for us. He helps out with everything we might need in the medical department, and also one part of it is to make sure that I stay healthy and I can perform my best out on tour.
It's really simple. We use saliva tests that can be done anywhere in the world, 4 saliva tests. And what this tells me is where your body is in terms of inflammation and exhaustion. This with a questionnaire that looks at everything from your diet, to your hydration, to your travel schedule. When we put it together, I can then customize a plan so that you can go out there and perform at the highest level for the whole season without breaking down. Don't know of a simpler system. I've had the privilege of working with athletes who are the absolute best at what they do. And these guys pushed me to become the best at what I do, which is to maximize human performance. I am absolutely obsessed with it. With their blessings, I'm finally going to share this system with you.
Hi, I'm Justin Rose, 2013 US Open champion. I've been working with Dr. Ara now for 3 years, and I feel like the results speak for themselves. Ara, I feel, is at the cutting edge of, obviously functional medicine performance. I'd really recommend Dr. Supaya's services, although I don't really want to recommend him too much because I certainly don't want him to be taken away from me. He's that valuable to my team.
This is the exact system that I use with all my players to get them to sleep like champions, wake up like champions, and perform like champions consistently.
Hi, I'm Gary Woodland. I've been working with Ara for a couple of years now. Started off just everyday medicine, trying to get over colds, etc. We've turned it into a lifestyle. There's nobody I trust more in my life from a medical standpoint. I wouldn't do anything without consulting with him. It's going to start to show this year. I'm excited about it.
At the end of our time together, I promise you, you will be armed with so many tools to take your performance from where you are to super elite levels. I guarantee you, the results will astound you.